This 17-year-old kid just vibe coded the bot, which already generated to him tons of money and almost 100,000 users in his public bot in Telegram. What did he do for this? And what's the system behind this bot? Today, we will talk about it, and I'm going to tell to you how did I manage to earn almost a 10 grand for the past 2 weeks with that bot, which he did. Let's start. Firstly, I'm going to quickly explain which bot does this kid did and what's the system behind. This is a MEV bot. Shortly speaking, is like your automated crypto sidekick. It scans the blockchain non-stop, hunting for the most profitable arbitrage opportunities and price differences, then snatches them up before anyone else can. Here's the kicker. These bots aren't just for Wall Street pros or super technology geeks anymore. Anyone can use them. And yes, they can turn a modest stack into serious gains, if you know what you're doing. For this video, I'm using a bot called Pantake, built entirely with Claude Opus 4.7. The craziest part? It was coded in a single evening by an Asian high schooler using nothing but AI. That story alone blew up all over Twitter, and the bot's been making waves ever since. He received lots of respect from community and almost 10,000 users using this bot every day and bought the subscriptions. Let's go to the practice part. How does it work, and what should I do to earn on the MEV system? For this video, I allocated 0.1 Ethereum tokens, just to test everything and show you how does it work. Then we are going to the Telegram and opening this bot. Link you can see on the description, or you can see it on your screen. Once you open the bot, hit start. You'll see a few intro messages. Just ignore them, they don't affect anything. Then you're offered to buy a subscription. There are 3 types of subscription. Honestly, on my main account, I just use the basic one. I've tried the minimum before, and to be totally honest, I didn't feel much difference. The Ultra plan might be more aggressive and profitable, but I haven't felt like dropping almost a grand on it just yet. But if this video hits 150 likes, I'll test it out on camera and compare it head to head with the basic plan. But here's the good news. You don't have to buy anything for the first 3 days. They give you a free trial, so you can jump right in without spending a dime. After that, you're taken to the main menu, where you can see all the features available in the free version. Tap Start MEV, and a control panel appears. From there, you can toggle the spread finding process on and off, activate individual modes, and customize your strategy. Now, obviously, to use the bot, I need some liquidity. I can either connect my own wallet or deposit funds into a separate wallet provided by the bot. For this demo, as I mentioned earlier, I've set aside 0.1 Ethereum. That's exactly what I'm putting in. But you can deposit any amount you're comfortable trading with. There are plenty of deposit options. I personally chose ETH. After sending the funds, head back to the bot and hit the check mark. My balance was updated almost instantly. Perfect. Now I go back to the menu, toggle everything on again, and fire up the processes. Since I deposited a relatively small amount, I'm only selecting 2 key MEV modes, DEX and Polymarket. Here's a pro tip. If your balance is under $5,000, I don't recommend turning on all modes at once. Why? Because the bot will spread your budget too thin across too many different trades, which can lead to uneven allocation and unnecessary drawdowns. With a bigger budget, you can experiment more. But under 5 grand, stick to the 2 most profitable modes. They're your best bet. Once everything's running, you can watch your activity live and receive alerts from the bot whenever something unique happens. All right, let's run an experiment. I'll wait a couple hours and we will check the results after. So, about 6 hours passed. No alerts from the bot, which means no sudden negative swings either. I restart the bot and check my current progress. As you can see, in just over 6 hours, there were 33 active sessions and the profit came out to 65%. That's an insane result, to be honest. But in all fairness, the market was also climbing pretty nicely today, so I probably got lucky. Normally, based on my tracking, the average daily return is around 5 to 10%, which is still really solid, but definitely not 65%. Keep that in mind. Why did I pick the Ethereum network? Not by accident. It's the most active network in terms of daily transactions, which also makes it the most profitable. The only downside? Extreme competition between bots. So profits often aren't as high as you'd hope. One of my subscribers from the Discord group actually managed to earn more in a week on Solana than I did in a month with Ethereum. Anyway, let's withdraw now. Stop the process, go to the wallet, hit withdraw, and enter your receiving address. Then wait up to 30 minutes for the Ethereum to arrive. Almost forgot to say, here indicate the amount you want to withdraw, and then indicate your wallet address. After that, check everything before approving the request. And after you accepted, wait up to 30 minutes to arrive. Usually it arrives faster, but that depends on a situation. Sometimes you may have active sessions, which needs to be closed before sending you the tokens. Just 3 minutes later, the ETH landed in my wallet. Time to wrap up the results. In 6 hours, we made 33 trades and the profit came to 65%. From 0.1 ETH, we turned it into 0.16 ETH. That's $144 in profit. A very solid result. Now I can do whatever I want with this money, exchange to stablecoin, deposit on the exchanger, or spend it on a dinner today. That's exactly what I'm planning to do now. Anyway, we'll definitely keep experimenting with different bots. If you want to follow along, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and ring the bell. Also, you can leave your comment below, give me your feedback, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon. Just in the end, to make sure you did it. Okay, thanks.